As we journey through life, a quiet transformation begins to unfold. In our younger years, the world seems boundless, full of ambitions and plans that stretch far into the future. But as time passes, we realize that life's truest treasures are not found in the hustle of endless achievements, but in the moments of stillness and connection that nourish the soul. Solitude often becomes a cherished gift. Imagine a crisp morning walk, the air cool and filled with the scent of dew-covered grass. Sunlight filters through the trees, casting playful shadows on the ground, while the distant sound of bird song creates a melody that feels timeless. Such moments allow us to connect with ourselves, to reflect on where we've been and where we're going. Yet, even the most peaceful heart finds itself yearning for warmth, the kind of warmth that only human connection can provide. There's a quiet wisdom in balancing solitude with companionship. A forest thrives when its trees grow together, their roots intertwined, sharing resources unseen beneath the soil. In much the same way, we flourish when we allow moments of solitude to nurture us, while also reaching out to share our journey with others. As we grow older, the gatherings we share with loved ones take on a deeper significance. Every shared meal, every exchanged story becomes a reminder of life's fleeting beauty. An elder's invitation to spend time together is more than a casual gesture. It's an offering of connection, a chance to create memories that may one day bring comfort. One poignant story speaks of a grandfather and grandson bound by a simple tradition. No matter how busy the day or how far the station, the grandfather would always accompany the boy to the train, waving until the train disappeared over the horizon. Years later, as the grandson moved to another city, life carried him further away from his childhood roots. When the grandfather passed, the memory of those walks remained, both a source of joy and a bittersweet reminder of life's impermanence. Such moments teach us that farewells are seldom easy, and parting without closure can leave a quiet ache that lingers for years. In the later chapters of life, when energy begins to wane, connections become even more vital. Friends from the past, siblings who share the same memories, and family members who carry on traditions all play a role in grounding us. For elders, reaching out to younger generations isn't just about reminiscing. It's about passing down the lessons and values that have shaped their lives. A shared meal or an evening spent telling stories becomes a bridge between generations, a way to ensure that the wisdom of the past continues to guide the future. Yet, maintaining these connections requires effort. Living in close proximity to old friends or family members can be a blessing, but without intention, those relationships can fade. An elder who gathers with childhood friends to reminisce about shared adventures is not just reliving the past. They're keeping the bond alive. Similarly, when a parent invites their grown children to sit and talk, it's not just for company. It's a way to share pieces of their own history, to remind them of where they come from. Neighbors, too, often play a special role as we age. A kind neighbor who offers a helping hand during challenging times can make all the difference. Simple gestures, like checking in on one another, sharing a meal, or lending support during difficult moments, create a sense of community that is both comforting and essential. The saying, "A flower needs green leaves to bloom," reminds us that even the most independent individuals benefit from the support and care of those around them. Building meaningful connections, however, doesn't happen overnight. They are nurtured through small acts of kindness, shared experiences, and mutual respect. For those living in rural areas or quieter communities, neighborly bonds can become a lifeline. With fewer people around, each connection takes on greater importance, providing not only practical support but also emotional reassurance. Reconnecting with family can be another transformative step. Time has a way of softening long-held grievances, allowing misunderstandings to be resolved and relationships to be rebuilt. Siblings who once argued over trivial matters may find themselves drawn together in later years, united by shared memories and a deeper understanding of each other's struggles. By embracing reconciliation, families can create a legacy of love and forgiveness that will inspire future generations. Social gatherings in old age don't need to be elaborate to be meaningful. What truly matters is the intention behind them, the opportunity to honor relationships that have endured while letting go of those that no longer serve. At times, it's wise to release connections that bring negativity, focusing instead on nurturing bonds with those who are genuine, kind, and supportive. As we age, we seek not only connection with others, but also harmony within ourselves. Accepting invitations from loved ones, cherishing moments of joy, and fostering authentic relationships bring a sense of purpose and warmth to our lives. Time, though relentless, becomes a gift when spent with sincerity and care. Each moment we share with those we love becomes part of the legacy we leave behind. Even as the years pass, the opportunity to deepen our connections remains. It's never too late to reach out, to extend a hand, or to open our hearts to the richness of human connection. The later years of life bring with them a unique perspective, a deeper understanding of what truly matters. In this stage, many begin to recognize the importance of self-acceptance and inner peace. While relationships with others are vital, the ability to find harmony within oneself is equally significant. After all, we are our own constant companions, from the first moments of life until the very last. Learning to embrace solitude as a natural part of existence can be transformative. There will always be times when we are alone, whether by circumstance or choice. Rather than fearing these moments, we can use them as opportunities to grow, to reflect, and to reconnect with our innermost selves. Solitude, when approached with the right mindset, becomes not an absence, but a space to recharge and realign with our values. Life often mirrors a train ride. Along the journey, people come and go, some for a fleeting moment, others for many miles. Yet, eventually, most passengers will disembark, leaving us to continue on alone. This inevitability can feel daunting, but it also carries a quiet beauty. By accepting that solitude is a natural state, we free ourselves from the fear of being alone and instead find strength in our independence. The ability to accept and improve oneself is a lifelong journey. None of us are born perfect, and we all carry our share of flaws and regrets. But it's within these imperfections that the potential for growth lies. Acknowledging our shortcomings without judgment allows us to move forward with purpose, transforming life's challenges into opportunities for self-betterment. True self-acceptance doesn't mean complacency. Rather, it's about embracing who we are while striving to become the best version of ourselves. This process is deeply personal, requiring introspection and the courage to face both our fears and our dreams. As we grow older, the time we spend improving ourselves becomes a gift, not just to us, but to those around us, who benefit from the wisdom and kindness we cultivate. In solitude, we often discover a surprising source of nourishment for the soul. The quiet moments, reading a favorite book, walking in nature, or simply sitting in stillness, offer a chance to pause and reflect. In these moments, we can reconnect with what truly matters, letting go of the distractions and superficialities that once consumed our attention. This ability to find peace in solitude is not always easy. It requires patience and practice, especially in a world that often glorifies constant activity and external validation. But those who master the skill find a deep sense of contentment that no external circumstance can shake. For many, the later years of life become a time of introspection, a chance to revisit old memories, to celebrate achievements, and to make peace with past mistakes. This reflection can be both joyful and bittersweet, as we come to terms with the fleeting nature of time. Yet, In embracing this impermanence, we often find a renewed appreciation for the present moment. There's a profound strength in learning to be alone without feeling lonely. Those who cultivate this resilience are able to face life's challenges with grace, knowing that their sense of self is not dependent on external circumstances. In solitude, they find not emptiness, but a space filled with possibility, a chance to dream, to create, and to grow. As we navigate this journey, it's important to remember that solitude and connection are not opposing forces, but complementary ones. Each enhances the other, creating a balance that allows us to thrive. By embracing both, we create a life that is rich in meaning and full of joy. Every relationship, whether with others or with ourselves, is a reflection of the love and kindness we cultivate within. In the later years, nurturing these connections becomes one of life's most rewarding endeavors. Whether it's reaching out to an old friend, spending time with family, or simply sitting quietly with our thoughts, each act of care brings us closer to the harmony we seek. Life, in all its complexity, is a gift. And while the journey may not always be easy, it is filled with moments of profound beauty and connection. By cherishing these moments and embracing both solitude and companionship, we create a legacy of love and wisdom that will endure long after we're gone.